Can you believe that we bought a broken gaming PC from eBay?
We paid $200 for this gaming PC. It's broken, but how broken is it and can we fix it? We're about to find out, but first a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by Lexar and their new NM790 Gen 4 NVMe SSD. With exceptional performance of up to 7,400 megabytes per second read and 6,500 megabytes per second write, with capacities of up to 4 terabytes, and is also compatible as an upgrade drive for the PlayStation 5. It does all this while consuming 40% less power than DRAM cache-enabled SSDs on the market. This SSD is perfect for your next workstation or high-end gaming PC, and you can learn more by checking the link in the description down below. And big thanks again to Lexar for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the video, shall we?
All right, guys, so here is the $200 PC we bought on eBay, and this is from like a wholesaler that probably bought like a pallet of broken Skytech computers and is just selling them at $200 for parts not working. The real question is, though, is it really that broken? Because there is a chance that they just don't have the ability to test these and they just have them and they may or may not work.
Yeah, we don't, so this is actually not the first time we've done this, fun fact. We did this a long time ago, but it wasn't really for the streams or for the Toasty Bros YouTube channel.
Hello?
Wow. We bought these before for PC Bros way back in the day when Zach used to help plan builds. He basically was like, hey guys, I'm finding these PCs for like 80 to 150 bucks that seem like they have pretty decent specs, but they're broken, refurbed or for parts. But this was probably a few years ago now, and we generally had pretty decent luck. We did have some show up with like broken glass and stuff like that. And let me tell you, that is a nightmare.
The box is already broken. The box looks really rough around the edges. I wonder if they like rebuilt the box because it's like fully taped.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like we do have like all the foam. We still have this
the bag.
actually, yeah, which is very ripped, but I guess that's all right.
You think you can lift it out with it, or you wanna?
Don't know.
He's gonna try it. This is a gamble right
Yeah,
here.
I was like, it really feels like it wants to break out the bottom. That was scary. Keyboard and mouse, maybe? Oh my god. What is that?
That has a smell to it. That is a potent smell. Slice, slice. Oh, power cord is included. We also have Wi-Fi and I think that's it. Wi-Fi and, oh, mouse. And I'm assuming the keyboard, oh yeah, the keyboard's still in there. So we still get the Skytech keyboard and mouse, which again, I would lean that this is probably a return. There's a chance there may be nothing wrong with it. I'm leaning there is something wrong with it, and there's a reason it was on this pallet, because I would think Skytech would go through the effort of trying to fix these up and resell them, but I don't know how Skytech works. Some of these bigger companies, especially at like Best Buy and Walmart's, they just take returns and sell them on pallets. They like don't do anything with them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking that Skytech does, because they're a pretty big company. And on a lot of these builds that are just so cheap, I don't think that it's really worth their time to go through and like fully fix these things up. But this one, it has its own serial number and everything. It actually even still has like their factory foam and all that. And I really highly doubt that a seller on eBay for like 200 bucks would go through the effort of putting this in there with the foam. So it almost makes me think that maybe a customer got this and like instantly returned it, or something along those lines. So like Matt said, maybe for all we know, we might turn this on and it'll just work.
Yeah, and I will say the specs of the system, because we need to mention that, is supposed to be an i3 10100F and a 1650, which Skytech normally sells that system for around $600. But I think since the time of recording this video, they've switched on to like Intel like 12th gen, like most people have. So these things are popping up more now because they're just not selling this model anymore.
So yeah, the first thing we're gonna do is just how we do like a normal unboxing. We're just gonna go through and kind of look and see how everything is. Now, this is one of the first ones that we've bought that, let's go ahead and take this out before I say anything, where it just doesn't look like anything's broken. Normally, when we bought these in the past, the seller will say like, you know, that the glass is cracked or the graphics card they think is bad. This person just said, totally untested, as is, no returns, which is fair. I mean, 200 bucks is pretty cheap for this system.
Yeah, $200 is not bad, and everything looks stock. I mean, we have GOMDS power supply, which is pretty common for Skytech, a 1650, from what I can tell, let's see, yeah, GTX 1650 Ventus. The i3 should be under there. We have dual channel 16 gigs of memory and a gigabyte SSD. All these parts make sense, and it's inside this like GOMDS rebranded case. Is there any damage or anything?
Yeah, there is some damage, and I don't think this would be enough for them not to sell it. This foot is pushed in, and notice like that, and then also the side panel. I don't know if Jonah can see it, but, yeah, towards the bottom you can really see it.
The Discord PC showed up worse than this.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, and yeah, I wouldn't think that'd be a reason for them to not send it. The box was also really messed up too, so maybe it was like a mixture of the customer got it and saw the damage to the box. Maybe this did happen in shipping originally, and they said, hey guys, like, I paid for a brand new working PC. this one may work, but it doesn't look very good.
I guess let's see if it powers on, but this does use DVI. I'm gonna grab old reliable monitor, not the monitor that took our time up the other day on the other video. Our 8-year-old computer that we looked at, it was a mess. Take a look at that video if you wanna see that. But I guess we'll see if it turns on, but I'll grab the monitor as well.
Okay, I think it's gonna turn on.
Did we just get a steal?
It obviously probably has Windows on it if it works, so pressing the power button in theory won't turn it off, but I'm not even gonna press the power button. I figure let's just try to hook it up live and see if we actually can get display out.
It's funny, if this works, I kind of went into this thinking we'd have to do some like troubleshooting and replacing of stuff. If this just works, then this video's kind of different because I was expecting to have to do some work here.
Yeah, but it just goes to show if it does work, and we gotta remember, we're not in yet. It could, so like even though that this does work, we don't know that the hardware's stable. That could have been the problem, was maybe it had crashing or something like that. So what we're gonna do is obviously we're gonna go ahead and get Windows just totally set up, get some games downloaded, and we're gonna show you guys from start to finish us benchmarking if we have any crashes or don't have any crashes. If we don't have any crashes, this goes to show that sometimes taking a high risk can be a really high reward.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's all reset and everything. So like they clearly did something. I don't think the seller, I am noticing one thing, this RGB fan looks off. Look at this bottom one. The lighting's different.
Yeah, it does have a lot of white in the middle.
That could be
this one doesn't either.
Maybe, what if it was just the RGB fans?
It could, I mean, it almost seems like it just maybe got jarred in shipping maybe.
Well, see, if you change the colors to solid, it's fine, but maybe RGB's a little broken.
It's just like that. Like, it's weird. It's like that mode.
That mode normally, okay, so
That
real
looks
RGB
great.
is fine. Yeah, that's so weird. It must just be that mode.
Smooth. I can't really hate on Skytech for this either. The only thing they really use that I'd consider to be like cheap is the same thing we always complain about. The power supply in the case, both being kind of like a cheaper Gomdia style, you could say is like not the greatest, but like $200, guys.
Yeah, $200 PC, you can't complain. So let's go ahead and install games, really test this thing and see if there are problems. Hopefully there's none. We just got a crazy deal, but we'll go and get games going and see how she does.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Overwatch 2, and we are on our Skytech PC with the stock Windows installed. So it actually worked with a minor little hiccup.
Yeah, the only issue we had was it was trying to restart to do Windows updates and locked up, but once I hard shut it down and rebooted it, I believe the updates actually worked. It just kind of got stuck on that restart screen. So everything's good. We're not getting warnings that anything is super out of date so far, especially with Overwatch. It's running pretty good. And the big test is we're gonna play games. We're gonna play this game, we're gonna play some Call of Duty and just see if it crashes.
Yeah, I have pretty good hope for this thing, but just because so far nothing bad's happening. I feel like generally a PC within the first, like, I mean, honestly, when you first open it or the first like few minutes of playing games will have its problems. It's kind of rare for a PC to have like the issue you've heard about sometimes where it'll be like, oh, after an hour of gaming, it turns off.
You know what's funny? I just got an email from eBay saying, is your PC working good? Return it at no cost.
Oh.
Even though the guy did sell it as for parts
No
not
returns.
working. So look at eBay.
That's eBay just basically being eBay. I mean, like, there's nothing you can do about it as a seller. You're just kind of screwed. There's no way I'm missing all these shots here. No way. There's no way. Give me no likey. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Oh God.
Oh god.
He's in the
getting
lineup.
Healed. I'm getting healed.
Wow, heals? What?
Oh god. Oh god.
Your soldier's down.
Oh, I got her.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Oh! Get away! Me hide, me hide. Ah! You're healed. Oh, I've been using this ult really stupid because I just do not want it to get shot.
They don't know you're there. They're blind.
No, why?
Out there we go.
How do some people just do so much damage to me when I play them? Just nothing.
That's Overwatch. At least the PC didn't crash. So far, it's
Good.
looking good. Actually, Matt, you're actually dog crap. Look what you did to me. Like, actually.
This guy, though, I'm
I'm dog crap. Let's move on to the next game. All right, guys, we are now in Call of Duty not Warzone, Call of Duty multiplayer. Gosh, I'm so used to Warzone. And the settings we're currently running, I will show you guys once I killed this guy. Peek his head out again. Or he's gonna kill me, one or the other. Let's see what happens here. All right, I got him, cool. All right, so the settings we're currently running are as follows. We are on the basic preset.
with 1080p, no upscaling. So I'm really trying to see what the 1650 can do without the help of like upscaling. And right now we're getting 60 to 70 FPS, which is playable, but again, with the 1650, it's not going to be great for Call of Duty. This is really just a way for us to fully stress the system to make sure it is rock solid stable, so we can determine that we got a really good deal here. I mean, so far, for 200 bucks, you really cannot build a PC unless you do some extreme deal hunting with this level of performance. And the fact that it's newer hardware, a B560 motherboard, the system could be easily upgraded to something like an i7 or an i5-10400 or something else on the used market and slap in a higher end GPU, and bam, we probably could put together a crazy system with this as our starting point. So the one time the gamble pays off, it may or may not pay off for you, so don't take this as advice to buy these things and expect the same result that we have. If you're willing to gamble a little bit, then you definitely could get some good value for your money. Okay, got that guy. Oh, whoa, 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 who's shooting at me? Ah! Oh, I saw the glint. Okay, got him. Yeah. Really? Get out of that window. The grenade was not good. Oh, it worked! Are you really making a comeback right now? Keep your, yeah. Oh, you're not gonna kill me. I ain't gonna let you do that to me. Call of Duty, it runs great. It may not be fun, but it runs great. But yeah, guys, for $200, we got absolute steal. It's hard for me to think we have done anything better on this channel in terms of price performance of what we picked up on eBay, considering this was parts for not working. A lot of it's just pure luck. But we got something that absolutely works, and we're gonna stress it a little bit more with some built-in benchmarks and then wrap this video up real quick.
All right, guys, this is one of our luckiest finds yet. We paid around $200 for the Skytech gaming PC, and we were expecting to honestly have to replace some parts to do a lot of troubleshooting, but there was no troubleshooting and no part replacement. The only bad thing we can really even say about this is we had a little bit of damage in the back as far as just like the metal goes, but no damage to the components.
So yeah, for the price we got this thing, it was an absolute steal. We're not saying that you should do this at home unless you're willing to take a gamble, because it could have gone the opposite direction. We could have got something that nothing worked inside of this computer. So buyer beware, but if you want to shop for these PCs, check the links in the description down below. And let us know what you think of this kind of PC. Did we get a really good deal? And have you done this yourself? Let us know in the comment section down below.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
So this PC, now that it has been fully tested by us, will be for sale at PCBros.tech, and don't worry, it'll come with the 1-year warranty, which we did not get.
PC Bros iTech, gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. Use code ToastyBros2 on checkout. You'll save 2% on your next purchase, and buy a build mat or a gaming desk pad. PC Bros iTech. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace out.